Hey guys, I'm back! So basically, for one, this video is going to be about why and why not you should get an Xbox 360 in 2017. There are some very good reasons, but there are also some reasons why you actually shouldn't, mostly depending on the models that you want to get. So, also one other thing is that I can't get my nice LED lighting lamp to there is no plug-in, let's say, in the right place for it, so I literally just have my light right here trying to light up this. So I usually get a way better picture with more light, but this is as good as I can do. So without further ado, hey guys, this is reason number 1 on why you should get an Xbox 360 in 2017. Reason number 1, dirt cheap. Like this model right here, the Elite, is what I have grown up with, and I'm technically still growing up with it now, but I've had this, my dad bought it out in 2010, right when they were, stopped making them. But yeah, they're very dirt cheap, and, I've put out a few games here, like Titanfall, Halo, Driver San Francisco, and more Halo, Minecraft, and just some Fallout, all games that I like to play. And controllers are also dirt cheap. I actually had a friend that bought a special edition one, for very, very cheap. Yeah, as I was saying, I pretty much just got 2 phone calls back to back. My friend bought, it was I forget what brand it was, but it was like a special controller. It wasn't a standard one like this right here. It was something completely different. It was like a really small one and had actual rubber grips and stuff. And the original controller, it actually had an invert switch, and the person that bought it before him did not know that it had an invert switch. So basically, they thought it was broken. So they went to the thrift store and they sold it, right? The controller was about $1, but everything was like 90% off that day at the thrift store, my friend said. And they legitimately got a special edition controller for 10 cents. 10 cents they got a controller for. It's not your everyday deal, but seriously, that is cheap. Again, I was rudely interrupted by my sister barging into the house. Reason number 2, Blockbuster games. As I said, I had them here. Titanfall. I don't know if you can get it on PC or not, but it's a really good game. Halo, Xbox only. It's a great game. So fun in online multiplayer. Loads of fun. Driver San Francisco, it was the final one that was in the series, but the story, it really just made me bawl my eyes at the end. Epic vs. ATV Untamed. It may only be 2-player, but that is the funnest split-screen game of all time I've ever played. More than Halo. Another Halo game, Minecraft, is just as good on the 360 as it is on the PC. And also, let's say you can pick these up for $100. The consoles, and Minecraft can be legit $5. You don't have to build a PC that can run Minecraft because PCs usually are more expensive. But I don't really play that one more often. That's more of a game for my dad. TDU 2. It's a very fun game, although the handling physics are pretty bad. Not very good. Fallout 3 in New Vegas, and I'm pretty sure Fallout 2. Those are very, very good games. You can. I don't think you can get I don't know if you can get New Vegas on the PC. I know you can get 3 and 4. 4 doesn't come out for the 360 though, because that was only for the next generation console or the Xbox One. So that's reason number 2. There are also games I think it was Gears of War 1, 2, and Judgment, which were I tried to play them. I really couldn't get into the hang of them, but I always watched my dad when I was little. Same with Fallout 3. My dad loved playing those. So yeah, I was getting used to swearing and bloody and gore violence when I was 5 years old. Totally something that a 5-year-old should know. Reason number 3, the controller itself. So this controller right here is actually one of the best controllers ever made by a lot of the sources online. If you actually were to tell, there was actually a lot of things so some people classify this controllers as before the Xbox 360 and after the Xbox 360, because everything after it pretty much took cues from this. Same with the Xbox One, it's pretty much the same, but Guess there's just a few minor changes, like grips on the bottom here. That it isn't. This one doesn't actually come with any. It's literally just plastic. Yeah. There is one annoyance though. I don't really have this problem, but if you are oh crap, batteries falling everywhere. It actually came with you could have two battery options. You actually had a battery pack though that didn't have any double A's. It was literally like just like a battery. This is the double A pack. This one, I find it's better because, like, you can use rechargeables, but I find this one's better to use because you're always going to have the same battery life if you always use, like, good double A's. But if, like, literally just the rechargeable pack is what some of my friends have, that's really annoying because some of their batteries legitimately only last, like, 10 minutes. So they could just be playing online and then their battery would just die right when they get into the match. It's actually kind of funny. So yeah, the controller is really, really nice. It fits into the hands, like, really nicely. Decent battery life. You can get rechargeable, like, bits that come onto this little thing there. But those are also sold separately as an accessory. Or, like, right here. Because, the on-screen keyboard was kind of a bit annoying to use. So Microsoft, like, no third party, like, legitimately Microsoft made, like, a little keyboard attachment. So you could type, like, way faster, and let's say you wanted to name something in a game. Or you wanted to invite a player, or someone like that, right? So yeah, reason number 3, the controller is epic. Reason number 4, video inputs. So I'm sorry about the lighting again. I really can't get this to be in the right place, like my light. So yeah. So the core ones, it had, I think, was composite and component. But you didn't get an HDMI. Like this one right here, since this is a later model, has HDMI. I think this is just the Ethernet cable. I don't want to unplug that because I don't want to really disconnect from the network. I just unplugged the power supply and the video input. So yeah, but you can actually, like, my Xbox actually had an attachment here because for some strange reason I could never get Minecraft split screen to work because I need HDMI, and I always thought it was connected to HDMI. But I'd always look at the TV and it'd always just say 360p, and I'd wonder why. So then one day I checked, and I actually found out for like 4.5 years it was literally just in composite, which like stinked. So Xboxes, they usually have this attachment. Like this one came with HDMI and audio video. It's kind of hard to see, but it has AV right there. And it would basically, in fact, here's the connector right here. It literally just plugs into that little back bit that I just showed you. Into this, and it'd come out, and it'd split into, like, the 3 little, basically, I call them prongs, but they're not really, the little connectors. You plug into the TV, and you'd have HDMI. Something that the PlayStation 3 did not have. It literally only had HDMI. So if you went over to your friend's place, and they had an old TV, like an old CRT, or box television, and all you had was your PlayStation 3 with HDMI, and they did not support, and their TV did not support that, you're screwed. With this, just bring both attachments, HDMI and your audio video, and you'd be fine. Pretty much any TV 5, ever. Xbox Live. That rhymes. So basically, the original Xbox had Xbox Live, and it was basically like an online multiplayer service. The PlayStation 2 didn't have that. But this generation, with the PlayStation 3, it actually also had, I think it was PSN, or no, that wasn't it. It was PlayStation Plus, right? So basically, it was basically their version of the online service. I just think Xbox always does it better, because you can like add friends really easy, and literally, if you were to just go and press the Xbox button, then it would like bring up this whole like friends menu, and just it'd be like the Windows button, let's say like a Windows 10 computer, right on the bottom left. You'd always get that. And that's basically what that is. So Xbox Live is excellent. I'd always prefer it over whenever I'd play with my friend's PlayStation. This is better. Trust me. Xbox Live is better. Just the way they do friends, the way you can like invite friends. The menu is a bit cleaner and easier to use. The chat, I think, is better. Like, there's actually a headphone attachment. I'll see if I can go get it in just attachment. This is just like a cheap one. You can actually get like aftermarket ones, which are like way nicer, but you'd literally just plug in this little really, really thin headphone jack right into here. There you go. Now you can shout to other people on Xbox Live. It was that easy. Now we're on to like a few reasons why you should not get one in 2017. Before you buy it, you're gonna want to know which one you're buying. if you have pretty much the Elite or beyond, you should be good for overheating problems. So Red Ring of Death is an overheating problem. It's actually really common in like the white Xboxes. So it looks basically exactly the same as this one, but it's like all white across this. And what ends up happening is it's usually due to overheating, and it actually like it gets so hot that it actually like some of the stuff would desolder itself or deconnect. You know what that means. So yeah, you're going to want to make sure that you really don't want to buy a white one. If you're really a collector and you don't have one, I wouldn't recommend it. Or if you don't know what I'm talking about white one, it's the core, the premium, or the arcade one. Just before I go on, you don't want to buy those ones. This one, the Elite, they had a motherboard redesign, and it shouldn't overheat as much. And if you bought like the S, which is the Slim, or the E, you should really not ever have to worry about that. Also, one of the reasons why you should not buy an Xbox 360 in 2017 is actually, funnily enough, this right here, the hard drive, 120 gigabyte. So let's just say if you would look onto this, I hope you can see it. 1 second, I'm trying to focus. There we go. Hard drive required. So basically, you can buy games online, right? But, you know, it's not always the best. Download, and they take kind of slow because the read and write speed and stuff. Because the hard drive is always faster, like doing that kind of stuff. But a lot of the times, if you were to see, let's say, oh crap, I fell over. If you were to see a Xbox like this, oh my god, just focus, please. There we go. An Xbox like this with like, okay. So basically, there was this like the Slim models, which are slim, and the E models, which are completely different. But if you were to see an Xbox like this, either this one or a white one, and it did not have this on it, it's a bad thing. Because that means it doesn't have a hard drive. It isn't the end of the world, but let's say like this one. You cannot physically play, like you cannot play this Titanfall without a hard drive. There are some other games like this. I just don't know where they are at the moment. Actually, yes, right here. Storage required. You see how it sees basically like that little top bit? You need the hard drive for that. For Fallout, right? So a lot of games that have like multiple discs and stuff, you need the hard drive for it because that's the only way you can save to it. Which is actually also another problem because the PlayStation 3 had Blu-rays, which had way more storage. On this one, they tried to just make HD DVDs. Like, what the hell is that? Blu-rays were better. Just being honest. PlayStation fanboys, you'll be glad to know that. So, yeah, like, games that have multiple discs, like this one right here, it only has, like, I have one of the discs out right now, but what you need to do is you need to put in like disc 2 to go. You put it into the console, right? You press this button right here. The disc tray would come out. You'd put it in. You'd shove it back out, right? And then it asks you to put disc 2 in. Strangely enough, so you'd put disc 2 in. Then what that would do is it'd take a few minutes and it'd load everything onto the hard drive. Which, if you were by like let's say a game online, you couldn't do that. It had to save it to the hard drive. But then you'd put in disc 1, and then you could actually play your game. Like a raid, it actually had 3 discs because once you were more than halfway through the game, you needed it actually needed a different disc. Funnily enough, but yeah, a lot of the games are like that because you need a hard drive for that kind of stuff. So yeah, PlayStation players, they did not need to worry about that kind of stuff. Hey guys, just want to say thank you for watching my video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out some of my other ones, like my gameplay video for my iPad are not very good, but try them out. The one where my cat's trying to bite my foot is pretty funny. And the one about the new Nokia coming out is also really cool. So it'd be really nice if you guys just go check that out. Maybe consider a subscribe or something, because trust me, I will be able to get more uploads done soon. I have a big long weekend up ahead of me. So yeah, be sure to check out those videos. Have a great day, guys.